Good afternoon, everybody. We're sitting here at wonderful Dolphins restaurant, Bob Baumhauer's place. What a great place to interview and talk about food. And I'm here today with Mike McCloud, who's the CEO of World Food Championships, coming to the Wharf in November. Mike, tell us kind of a quick 2 seconds about what World Food Championships is all about.
If you could take March Madness, the Super Bowl, the Olympics, Westminster Kennel Club, World Series of Poker, throw it all together and put some food in the middle, that'd be the World Food Championships.
That's great. That's great. This is the fifth year.
Fifth anniversary for us. We're going to be hosting it in Orange Beach, Alabama, at the Wharf, which is a beautiful facility, and we're very excited to be in LA.
That's it. You've learned.
That's right.
You've learned. Good.
We used to, back where I grew up, we used to call that Lower Allgood, but now I understand it's Lower Alabama.
So the World Food Championships is the culmination of a year-long series of competitions that are independent but all sanctioned by World Food Championship.
They are either approved, certified, or sanctioned events, and we use them as qualifiers to come into the World Food Championships. There's about 2,000 competitive food competitions in our database, and we track them, and we send out what's called a golden ticket to the winners. So our event is a tournament of champions. If you win the Biloxi Barbecue Battle, or the Mobile Bacon Fest, or the Huntsville Barbecue Contest, any of those things, it qualifies you to come compete in our event, which has 9 categories. And then you have a chance to win up to $350,000 in the process.
Wow. So how many competitors will be at the Orange Beach?
This year we're expecting about 400 teams, which will be comprised of about 1,200 chefs, home cooks, or professional cook team members.
That's super. We're excited. Alabama Coasting is on the schedule for a 2017 qualifier event that we want to do here called Coastal Pairings, which will be locally sourced and a pairing of beer, wine, so
yeah, that fits right in our elite system. We've got a lot of elite events that are pairing driven or chef driven, chef plate kind of things, where 2 or 3 or 5 master chefs are trying to win a competition. They can earn a golden ticket to come to our event. And then you have on the other end of the spectrum, you have a big barbecue contest like Memphis in May, or the Royal, where you have 500, 600 barbecue teams trying to win one spot too.
So it's one step further for the guy who's won that barbecue championship for 10 years in a row, and he takes his trophy and he goes home. Now he takes his trophy, puts it on his belt, and gets ready to come down here and compete with the big dogs.
That's exactly right, yeah. And it's why we created the World Food Championships. Once we realized how passionate culinary professionals are, whether they're a cook team or a sous chef or a Michelin rated chef.
Right.
Once we got into this about 10 years ago, we realized there's not an end game. There's not a Super Bowl for all these winners. They win one contest and they go home. They're the best in that city, but they don't get to prove that they're the best in the nation or the best in the world. So that's what was the genesis thought behind the World Food Championships. Now you have a place to go. You compete against other great champions. Let's see how good you are.
And this facility at the Wharf is perfect for you because of its space, as I understand it.
About 3 different things make it perfect. Number one, there's 500,000 square feet of space which we will need outside to put together the world's largest outdoor kitchen arena. We'll have massive amounts of tents and 100 barbecue rigs there.
Wow.
Orange Beach is going to smell like barbecue in November for probably about a month. So the field of play was perfect. The facility is perfect because you have a bowling alley, you have movie cinema, you've got an expo center where we're going to grow into with a World Food Fest, and then you got an amphitheater if we ever get some great foodie involved, like Tricia Yearwood involved in our event. I'm sure she'll want to do a concert. So we're looking at the future, and the Wharf gives us all of the infrastructure we need to grow. Plus, the third thing is the people. Everyone at the Wharf and Orange Beach, especially the tourism folks and city folks, have been incredible partners, and they're supporting us every time in every way that they can.
Yeah, it's really fun to be working with the folks down there because it's almost a year-round tourism opportunity there. There's business happening all year round, and we're excited to have a little piece that we do on that part of the world as well. So the dates are
November 9th through the 15th is the official dates. The 9th through the 13th, 13th being the Sunday, is actually the main tournament. And then we take a day off on the 14th to reset and do the final table, kind of like the final table in poker. So Tuesday the 15th will be a little bit smaller, a little bit probably an invitation-driven event when we figure out who's going to take home the $100 grand. But for 4 or 5 days, Wednesday through Sunday, there will be more food activities and food competition going on that you've ever seen.
So if I'm here in Mobile and we're looking for things to do that weekend, there's lots of activities. I understand it's a free event in terms of watching the competition, right. But there's also other events that are public oriented or that are tied to it.
We've got free, low cost and high end events going on from the actual filming of a food competition like everybody sees on Food Network and other Destination America, other networks, to a tasting village. For $5, you can walk into a tasting village and get 20 samples of great food from start to finish, to a barbecue event that we're doing with Jim Beam and Compart Duroc. It's a high-end ticketed event, but it's going to be the best barbecue and the best bourbon flights you've ever had. So we've got a little bit of something for everyone.
That's great. That's great. And that time of the year is really a nice time of year too. You're not in the wintertime. You're over the heat of summer. If you haven't been to Orange Beach in November, you're going to love that time of year too.
I haven't. I was there in December considering moving the event there, and I thought the weather was great in December, so I'm eager to see what it's like in November.
It's going to be good. So your website is worldfoodchampionships.com. It is, in order to get a gold ticket, you have to qualify. But is that done for this year?
There's still some events that are going to occur. So we're waiting for about I think about 60 more events to name a winner. That will be they'll find a way into the tournament. But the vast majority of the year has already occurred now. We just closed out the Taste of America Challenge, which more than 36 states participated in. There'll be we think that there'll be representation from about 48 or 49 states, if not all 50, this year. Last year we had 43 states and 17 countries, so we're trying to beat that across the board this year.
And so for our competitors that are looking to get into 2017, those competitions start.
Well, they start right after the tournament ends.
Yeah.
You know, we begin the new cycle. We do cut off our registration period on October 1st. So if anyone were to win an event in October, we would consider them for 2017.
Okay. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be, we're happy to have, to be able to help support the event at Alabama Coasting. We'll be doing a lot of postings and organizing some activities as we go down there as well. I know I'll be at the barbecue. as well as just making sure that our foodie fans in Mobile get a chance to be down there. It's only a 45-minute drive, so we're looking forward to it. Thank you for your time, Mike.
Thank you, appreciate it.